What up, you guys? Merry Christmas. I hope everything was great for you guys. It was cool for me. Didn't really do too much today. Just really slept a lot. My phone broke at like 6 in the morning, so couldn't even say Merry Christmas to anybody for real. Got to wait till cell phone stores open tomorrow. Got to get a new phone, but I want to go ahead and make a real quick video. I thought this is appropriate for the change of the holidays coming up and stuff like that. So I did a video reacting to Duke Dennis talking about being broke. And Smurf Warrior commented and said, "But what do you grind on?" Very, very simple question. 6 words is all it takes, but this is a very, very, very good question, you guys. And so I want to go ahead and answer that. We have someone here who says, starts with getting a job or a passion, invest into your personal image and mental physical health, which builds confidence to go into more places and talk to people you usually won't speak to, gaining more knowledge, rapport, and skills via networking, which leads to opportunities leading to either more money or more relationships to learn more. Now, that's actually a really good answer. It's a really, really good answer, and it's a lot deeper than that. He kind of simplified it a little bit, but that was actually a pretty good answer. And so I wanted to kind of just take this time out of this video to kind of answer that question in my personal opinion to you guys. Now, before I get into like actually, talking about this, I want to tell you what I've done first. It's very important to understand what a person has done, where they come from, before you just start taking advice from anything that sounds good, you guys. I will be I don't want to continue to bring up my age and shit like that, you guys, but I've been through some shit. I've been through a lot of shit. I've done a lot of different things, you guys. I'll be 30 coming up next year. And my personal opinion, what do you grind on? I will give you my biased personal opinion first off. I'm somebody who has my loan license. I have my real estate license. I've done all those things. I've made $100,000 2 years in a row, you guys. I know what it's like to experience that kind of money. I did not graduate college. I only did like 1 year, if that, honestly, of college. It was really different. I was really good in school. Got a scholarship for engineering, and I decided that I just rather would go into just get straight back into work type stuff, right? So that's my background. I've had like 60 plus jobs, you guys. I've done everything. And so, what do you grind on? My personal opinion, you guys, if you don't mind me, I'm gonna go ahead and smoke this real quick as well, right? We wrap joint papers around our backwoods nowadays, you guys. So, what do you grind on? Get some water, you guys, because I'm gonna go ahead and kind of just break this down really quickly. This is my personal opinion, and I'm gonna tell you guys everything. I'm gonna give you the game. I want to tell you guys something that I don't tell people around me because I think it's extremely powerful and it could change their lives. But since you guys watch me and because you're subscribed, if you at this point in the video, you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe, hit that button and that like button, man. I need 120 more people, 120 more subs to get to 7,000, you guys. We're about to get to 7K. What I'm about to tell you guys, I don't tell anyone close around me, even my closest people. I kind of hold back this information because it could truly change their lives. I'm somebody that I'm afraid of getting taken advantage of. And so one thing, especially in an area where a lot of people don't want to work hard in, but they respect it a lot, which is content creating, you guys. Think about it. People who got the millions of subscribers, hundreds of thousands of subscribers, stuff like that, they just think that they just automatically start respecting you more. But when you starting your channel up, motherfuckers don't give a fuck about it. They don't care. They don't care about what you're working on until it actually yields results. And so I say all that to say, you guys, here's my game plan for 2025 and the future in general. No matter what age you're in, this is what I think you should grind on, man and woman. First, your body. Straight up, it's as simple as that, you guys. The first thing you need to work on and grind is your body. And I know this sounds, you're tired of hearing that, you guys, but it makes a fucking difference, you guys. It makes such a huge difference. I'm having to get back into the dating world, and I spent all of my 20s in relationships. All of my 20s. From 21 to about 24ish, I was in a 3-year relationship. And then from 24 to about 29, I was in another relationship, right? I'm still in sort of like the relationship, but we're not like as exclusive as we were before. You know what I mean? And it's not even on other stuff like that. We just had to realize that we have different goals in life that we wanted to lead. And so that's kind of how it happens. And I say all that to say I've had to get back into the dating world, and I get so much love and compliments from women of all ages, you guys. I'm at a ripe age, and it's not just because of my age, you guys. It's because of how I look, and this isn't, bro. I was kind of big up until about 9th grade. I actively got into the gym. I actively made sure I eat better. I still eat pizza and cookies here and there, you guys. I literally just had 2 pizzas today. I had cookies yesterday. This whole, it's the holidays, right? You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, I still try to go to the gym. I run and exercise. My skin is great. I look gorgeous to a lot of these girls. Of course, not everyone's gonna like me. There's some girls that think I'm ugly. You know what I'm saying? But that's life, bro. There's 8 billion people on this planet. Not everyone's gonna fucking think you're super attractive. Not everyone. But as long as the majority of people that you fuck with, or you fuck with people who like you, that's what matters the most. But you increase your opportunities when you just look good. And physical fitness is just something that will never go out of style, you guys. It will never go out of style. It's hard to obtain. Not a lot of people have it. It makes you rare. This is something that you don't need a lot of money for, you guys. This is one thing that you do not need a lot of money for. You want to have a lifestyle of fitness before you even get into other areas. You need to because you need to make time for fitness in your life. Whatever it is that you choose to do for success, you need to make sure you have time for fitness. You start a family. Okay, family, wife, kids. I need 2 hours at the gym. Okay, whatever you guys gotta leave me alone. I need 2 hours at the gym. You need to cut that. So grind in the gym. Get a workout routine. Go to ChatGPT and put out a fucking spit out a make it spit out a diet plan, and make it spit out an exercise routine for you guys, right? That's number one. Number one, physical fitness. Number 2, all right, you guys. Number two is education. Me personally, this is where a lot of people I kind of differ from what a lot of people online say, and a lot of super successful people. A lot of super successful people talk about how they don't read books. Books are lame. DJ Academics talks about that. A lot of content creators, stuff you look up to. Unfortunately, I come from an era where social media was not a viable option, right? RDC World, and I'm gonna make another video on this, you guys. RDC World, Duke Dennis, PewDiePie, Moisture Critical, we're all the same age, you guys. Literally, we were at the prime age to understand social media, and if you got on at the right time, you were able to benefit majorly from it, you guys. Just like FaZe Banks as well. We're all in a similar age range. The only thing that separates, I had to get on this because in 2020, I saw that these motherfuckers was living the great life, right? These motherfuckers was living a great life. This goes on to education. Actually, you know what? Number 2, physical fitness. Number 2, social media presence, you guys. Social media, specifically YouTube. You guys. Twitch is cool. Twitch is cool. Yes. Twitter, all that shit. But specifically YouTube, you guys. You need to get on YouTube. You need to get on YouTube. You need to get on it. That's what I think the second thing is you need to grind on. First, fitness. Second, social media presence, right? So you can do your TikTok, do your Instagram, whatever social media is that you choose, go all in for the social media, and make sure if your social media of preference is not YouTube, you need to make sure that whatever presence you have on any other social medias, that you know how to funnel them in between different social media platforms. The thing about YouTube is that if you blow up on YouTube, you will blow up everywhere else. You can blow up on Instagram, and that shit is not gonna transfer over to YouTube. You can get lit on TikTok. That audience is not always gonna transfer over to YouTube success. You can get popping on Twitter. That success is not always gonna pop on YouTube. But if you pop on YouTube, you guaranteed that audience is so much 90% more likely to follow you on Instagram, follow you on TikTok, follow you on these other platforms. You need to work on YouTube. My personal opinion, you guys. So 1, physical fitness. 2, Social media presence, YouTube. But like I said, if you don't want to do YouTube, make sure you got a presence on Instagram, and make sure that you funnel your presence from Instagram on a Twitter or something that's monetized. You can get monetized on Twitter, or go to Facebook. You need to utilize all these platforms if you don't want to do YouTube, right? That's the second thing. The third thing is your education. You need to learn about, and specifically financial education, about the world, about how our economy works. It's not just American economy. America did it the best. Remember how Drake said, it's not about who did it first, it's about who did it best. America has done it the best. We have one of the best economies. China is also up there as well, but we're completely two different economies for the most part. China is a communistic country. We're a capitalistic country. And so pretty much almost all the other superpowers in the world, at least that you want to be in, that are similar to the Western world, right, have a capitalistic economy similar to ours. I took education. I took time to learn about real estate and to learn about the financing side of mortgages. The education that I got from that helped me so much on loans. Right now, I work for a law firm where I do total loss. I work on total loss. I represent clients for total loss claims and stuff like that, you guys. And so many people, this isn't even a race thing, you guys. This is a population thing. So many people are unaware of how finances work and your obligations on it. Just because you crash your car doesn't mean that you don't have to pay on the loan anymore. Now, some lien holders, some banks, some financial institutions allow that, but if you crash your car, you still owe on the fucking loan. And people are like, oh my God, I don't have the car anymore. Why do I gotta pay the loan? Motherfucker, you got a loan to get the car. You got to pay the money back. Just because the car is gone don't mean you don't owe the money. How about I make it simpler for some of y'all motherfuckers out here? If Pablo Escobar fronted you $100,000 worth of cocaine, right? And then he gave it to you, right? He said, I'm gonna give you $100,000 kilos of coke. I need you to, you're gonna pay this back to me. You're like, oh yeah. You take it, you load it up to wherever, your car, your boat or some shit, and then boom, half of it falls out the car, half of it falls in the boat. You think Pablo Escobar is gonna be like, oh, you know what? I understand, it was a storm in the ocean, so I understand that half the coke fell in the ocean. You don't have to pay me the other 50. How does that fucking make sense to your head? How does it make? No, you still owe the $100,000 fucking dollars. That's what you got. You got a loan for $100,000 in exchange for these kilos of coke. Just because whatever happens to the kilos of coke ain't my problem. I just want my money back. That's what it is with cars. How does that not make sense to people's head? Because they don't have financial education on how this world works, you guys. Whether or not you agree on that, if that's fair or not, doesn't matter. What matters is what is legal, what's illegal, and what is in writing and what you signed your fucking name on. That's what matters. And so you need to learn about how taxes, how finances work, APR, learn about mortgages, learn about the stock economy, learn about this shit. Here's another thing too, you guys. When I got into trading, I started to realize and understand, I'm like, oh my fucking God. This is literally, when they say follow the money, the markets is literal money every single day. The NQ, the NASDAQ, you guys, if you're to trade the NASDAQ, that shit move, you can make damn near $100,000, $200,000 every fucking day. And that's with just a little bit amount of money. What I mean a little bit amount of money, I'm like $100,000, $200,000. You got a $100,000, $200,000 account, and you can have enough to put 10, 20 contracts of NQ. And if you hold from the bottom to the top, or to the top to the bottom the whole way, you can come out with $250,000, $300,000 damn near daily, you guys. Money is out there and it's to be made, and these motherfuckers is not. I used to work for illegal, with doing illegal landscaping with illegal immigrants, you guys. That was hard ass fucking work. I'm not saying trading is by far the hardest thing I've ever done, but it's a different kind of hard. I can make a doctor's lawyer salary in a fucking day trading. It's about working smarter. It's about learning about how these things work, because your time is what's important, you guys. So I say all that to say, let's bring it back. 1, physical fitness. 2, social media presence. 3, financial education. That's what you need to do. And 4 is a bit different. 4 and 5 are kind of the same, you guys. This is where you need to. Actually, I'll do 4. I'll do 4. This is in priorities, you guys. 4, job, active income. That's what's important, you guys. You need to find a job that allows you to get enough money coming in that can support your lifestyle, as well as help put you in a position to take advantage of opportunities to get yourself out of a working situation. What I mean by that is, get like a nice little $16-$20 an hour job. A $20 an hour job, that is amazing. Me personally, once I've discovered the work from home situation, you guys, I learned that I can make a decent amount of money while also allowing myself the opportunity to be in front of the screens. I can stay plugged into the online world, so I can always pay attention to what's going on, what's new. I can take advantage of opportunities, you guys. And that's something that you're just not able to do when you have someone that's always watching over you and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I have the opportunity to learn about trading. I spent the last 2 years teaching myself how to trade because I was sitting in front of the screens. I was making money from home, and then also learn. And the reason I was able to get all these work from home jobs is because of the work that I've been putting in. I do a lot of jobs, you guys. Don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. I've done every fucking thing from janitorial work to moving boxes to folding boxes to refinancing mortgages to representing clients at a law firm to doing all sorts of crazy things, you guys. Working at Epic Games, you guys. I've done a lot of shit working for Facebook and Instagram, you guys. I've gone from the bottom to the top of the working class, you know what I'm saying? And so, and I made $100,000 in work with W-2 jobs. You know what I'm saying? It's possible. But you got to work. You got to continue to work. Get 1, get 2, get 3 jobs. You know what I'm saying? Get that experience out there. So that's the 4th thing. Work on just increasing your skills, your skill set, doing a bunch of different jobs, getting that, building up your resume. And then 5. This used to be very important, and I still think it is kind of important, but in my personal opinion, you guys, once again, this is my list of what I think you should work on. My personal opinion is it's important to first build yourself up. Think of it like an RPG, like Elden Ring, or like a video game or something like that. You want to have your skill set, your attributes at a high enough level so that when you get into certain areas, it's just easy mode, right? It might be challenging here and there, but it's nothing you can't handle. You stand out from everyone else because you put a lot of work in, and so now you at this level, and you can really get some shit happen. You can move some stuff, right? So I say that to say, I've been in a lot of my best friends. I've had some really good friends that were doing some good things, but a lot of my closest friends have been involved with street shit, a lot of drugs and a lot of street shit, right? But mostly I come from drugs and partying. This just kind of been my childhood for the most part. Athletics, partying, drugs, girls. That's what it's been about, you guys. And so I get it how I live, and getting it how I live is meaning that the people that come with that lifestyle aren't always the best role models. They don't always have the best ethics. They don't always have the same morals. We all have different priorities because everyone likes to party, but broke motherfuckers like to party and rich motherfuckers like to party. So you got to learn how to separate and find the right people, you know what I'm saying, in that kind of lifestyle. And so in order to do that, I have to develop the skill sets of the people that I want around me to have for myself. Let me say that one more time. I need to be the person that I want to attract in my friendship circle. I want to talk to my friends about their prop firm payouts. I want to talk to my friends about how their content creation is going. I want to talk to some friends. I don't have those right now because I had to separate myself from the existing framework of friends that I had to develop myself and to build a lifestyle like this. So now that I have such stuff happening, you know what I mean? Now I have a little bit more leverage to try to find the people that are in the same area as me. You know what I'm saying? It's so much harder to get into the areas that you want to be in if you don't have anything to provide for the people that are already there. I'll say that one more time. It's hard for you to get into the areas that you want to be in, be around the people you want to be around, if you have nothing to provide of value to them, you just want to soak up all their information, you're a leech in their eyes. You know what I'm saying? I never wanted to be that. Even if that's not how some people think of me, I don't even want a sliver of that to even be a possibility. Motherfucker, you're either gonna respect me or you're not. I'm gonna get it regardless. I want to be around you because I like you. There's something about you that I respect. I feel like I can learn from you. I want to be your friend. You don't want to be my friend? All right, well, fuck it. It's not going to hurt me. I already got my own motion. I already am self-motivated. And so you want to be able to move in networks and build friendships with that mindset. Because when you approach it like that, you're going to get rejected. Guys, girls, friends, business partners, whatever the fuck it is, you're going to get rejected. The biggest thing that you need to develop is the defense from that. Not be such shelled up that you never take a chance, you never take a risk, you never take the opportunity, but knowing that you can either get accepted or rejected. Nothing's guaranteed. But if that rejection were to happen, it's not going to stop you. It's not going to be a bump in the road. Yeah, it may have made your journey a little bit faster. It may have opened up a shortcut for you, but fuck it. It's not going to stop it. And, you know, it just wasn't for you at that time. You know what I mean? Or that person is missing out. Maybe it just wasn't good in general. But at the end of the day, you have done all the previous 4 things, so you are a person of value, or at least you have emotion. At least there's now a bit more of an insight on where your journey is taking you. You can use that to build better relationships. So, Smurf Warrior, I hope that answered your question, man. This was a very long video, and I put a lot into it, man. I really thought about this. It's changing your life. It sounds so simple, but it's a very tedious, laborious process, and it takes a lot of thinking into it, you guys. It takes a lot of thinking into it. And so if you found value, if you've watched the whole video, man, hit a like, hit a subscribe, hit a comment, man. Let me know what's your favorite thing. What things have you been doing that have put you in a good position that you're looking forward to in the future in 2025? What is something that you feel like you should work on a little bit more? Do you think that my plan on what you should grind for is good? You know, let me know in the comments down below, you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video, man. Love and peace.